Yo guys, what's going on? My name is WZ. In case you forgot, it has been 232 days and 1 hour since my last upload as of the time of this recording. What's my excuse? Well, I have a lot of those. To be honest, being adult is not what you thought it was when you were a kid. There's a lot of crap. Over the past 232 days, I have been enjoying Lego like I've never have before. I have bought so much stuff that it's not even funny. And the joy of Lego is still with me. I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon. And I figured instead of coming back with a throwaway video that I just put together and said, oh, that's fine, it's just videos, no one's gonna really care about it. I figured, why not make a nice long formed video of my room? I'm gonna do a room tour. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna take you off this tripod and break the third wall. Whoa! There we are. Now that looks weird. I figured we just do the obvious part of the room first, which is the corner shelves. Look at that. Well, first of all, before we do that, let's go and turn on these lights. There's a switch right here. It turns on the spotlights on the top. It's too cold for the fan. But yeah, there we go. The corner shelves. A lot of you guys remember these. It's been in every video of this new startup of WZ Studios. It just holds some of my miscellaneous stuff, such as Star Wars. That's the main center point of these shelves. You got some random sets right here. I shouldn't say random because they're not. Rivendell and then the original Batcave. Oh my god, that is such a grail. We'll come back to that later on in the video. We do have some of our, I guess just movie vehicles like the DeLorean, Ecto-1, and the Tumbler, the new Tumbler. That is not the old one. Hold on. There we go. A yellow submarine. And we got the baby counterparts as well, like the baby Tumbler, little DeLorean, and then little Ecto-1. Anyways, before we get to the bottom parts, let's go ahead and go to the very top to the Harry Potter owl. I forget his name. So cool. It's huge and it fits very nicely on the top shelf. And then over here we have nothing, and then over here there's nothing. I really like that one. That one's cool. And then over here, I like this one too. It's just nothing as well. And then we have the Home Alone house, which used to be on my Technic shelf on this other shelf of walls over here. It used to be in that corner right there. I moved it up there because I needed something else up there, just to kind of be symmetrical with the owl in the corner. So we got the owl in the corner and the house in the corner. Very cool. If you guys can see me right now, my arms are literally straight up in the air, and it's kind of making my arms weak and it's uncomfortable. Crap, that just happened. All right, right below the very top shelf, we have my helmet collection, which consists of the Stormtrooper, Bouch Leia, Boba Fett, Carnage, Darth Vader, Venom, and the TIE Fighter pilot. And then obviously right next to it, we have the Coruscant gunship. The Coruscant, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I've never seen the show, so I don't know anything about it other than it looks cool and I bought it. And then right after this gunship, we have a whole lot of nothing until we get to the other corner, which is the Mario corner or the game corner. We got the question mark block, the Nintendo Entertainment System with the TV. We got Bowser, of course, and we have the awesome Piranha Plant. Ooh, absolutely love this build. He's so cute and he's so small. He has his own little tube. And what's really nice is that if we bring him down here, is that we can remove him from his pipe. What the heck? Very sweet build. I really hope Lego does more Mario characters like this. They need to make like a Goomba or a Wiggler be sweet. You know, stuff like that. Very cool. Now, coming down to the more full shelves. Holy crap. The 2006 Batcave. Oh, geez, man. Still can't believe this. This is just so sweet. I got this at a local Bricks and Minifigs. Local. It's about an hour away from me, but man, that's the first time I've been in one of those stores, and they had so many amazing figures that I bought, and they had this thing as well. I'm just gonna be transparent. I spent $1,000 there. My first visit there, I spent $1,000, and oh man, I do not regret it. Some of the best pieces in my collection was from that trip, such as the Batcave from 2006, complete with everything. Missing Batman. as ironic as it is. But Batman's only $10 on Bricklink. I'll probably get him with another order of figures. And then right next to the Batcave, we have Rivendell. Probably the prettiest set Lego's ever made. Let's just get a better shot here. You guys obviously see it in the background of every video I make, because you guys are sitting right there. 6,000 parts. I love it. Such a nice set. I'm really glad it fits on the shelf too, because that's one thing I was really worried about, is that it wouldn't fit, but it fits perfectly. And of course, on the other side, we have the vehicles, but I kind of went through that part first, which is kind of awkward. Anyways, and that brings us to the shelf everyone wants to see, which is the Star Wars shelf. It is at 99% Star Wars. We have a little bit of Temple of Doom and Lord of the Rings, but that is about it. So let's start over here in this corner. We have Temple of Doom and Lord of the Rings. The original Temple of Doom, it is one of my most wanted sets of all time. I've got this set in 2017. I've had it a while now. I got it for retail prices with all the figures and everything. An amazing deal. It's probably going to be pretty hard to beat that one. And then this little Lord of the Rings set, or Hobbit, whatever it is. I think it's Lord of the Rings with the big old ogre. Big ugly dude he is, but you know, he's pretty cool. It fits in with the Star Wars theme. We just have a mix of Yoda's hut in the back right there. And then we got some really random Killer Crocs and Jabba the Hutts just chilling out. And then we got Fluffy from Harry Potter. And now, moving on to the solely Star Wars part, we have the Sandcrawler, the little one. I really want the UCS one. ATTE, Ewok Village with the Battle of Endor underneath it, which I think just fits so nicely. I absolutely love the way that looks. It just flows together. And then we have that AT Raider from Mandalorian, or whatever it's called. I tried to incorporate Easter eggs in these sets, such as Animal banging on the drums in the Ewok Village, with Scout Trooper and a Rebel Trooper dancing. I think it's pretty funny. And right next to the Ewok Village, we have the UCS AT-AT. The main reason why I built these corner shelves is to store the AT-AT. The only way we could get this guy to fit is if we took the corner of a regular shelf and just deleted that part right there. So that's why this isn't a full-on corner, is mainly because we had to get him in here somehow. And he just looks amazing. It's nice, but unfortunate at the same time, because every time we record a video, I'm always sitting right in front of him right here in my chair. And you pretty much never see him in my videos, so that's why you don't see him. I'm covering him up. And then we had the smaller AT-AT right there, and the ATRT, or whatever it's called, the bomber. I don't know these names, just bear with me. Right here, we have all of the buildable characters, such as Chewbacca, Yoda, R2, BB-8, the old C-3PO, BD-1 and Dio stashed in the back with the Imperial droid, Grogu, the original R2-D2, and then we got Porg right there. Nice little collage of figures we got here. I try to arrange them to where it's like sloping down from tallest to shortest. So that's why it looks like that the way it is. And plus, Chewbacca wouldn't fit if he was over here, because he just hit the shelf, as you can see, with his head. So good thing we had this cut out. I'm telling you what. Now we have the Mos Eisley. We have the UCS Mos Eisley Cantina with the 2017 one, and then the original 2001 Cantina. Have them all collaged here, looking like a little scene from the movie. Very sweet. We do have a very out of place Indiana Jones plane right there, but I think it looks awesome with all the figures kind of scattered around. Looks like a little city, a little town. 2 Luke's land speeders, and I forget the name of this set. The only reason why I bought it was for Ned B right there, but you know, it's alright. It's a nice little battle scene I have going on right there with the drop ship, or the escape pod, I should say. You know, very nice shelf. There's a lot to look at here, just a lot to take in, and it's definitely going to be a lot of people's favorite, because it's Star Wars. Who doesn't like Star Wars? Now on the very bottom shelf on the corner, this is the actual miscellaneous shelf. I try to keep it to one shelf because I don't want a lot of random stuff in here, such as the stunts ramp with the T-Rex motorcycle. We got the only set that matters from Monkey Kid, the Team Secret HQ. Such a nice set. I'm glad I got it when I did. And then, as you guys already seen in the corner, I have a lot of the Dreams sets. Now, I absolutely love Dreams, mainly because I've absolutely loved Hidden Side when that theme was around, which is unfortunately retired. And you may be wondering, well, you had Hidden Side, where are they all at? They're all disassembled in bags in storage right now, so I gotta get them out and rebuild them and display them on the shelf, because I think it'd look good with Hidden Side and Dreams. Kind of that really cool, awkward, original Lego theme that they do sometimes. So let's do a brief overview. We got the space bus, big demon right there. We got the tree house, the ghost shark ship the hunted shark ship. I don't remember the name. I just love sharks and sea life, so I had to get that. And it's a ship. And of course, next to that ship, we have Garmadon. Such an awesome set too. Pretty rare. I don't see it much. Turtle van because I love turtles. I like turtles. And then we got one hidden side set built right there. We got some power miners. Look at that, the rock monster. Or the Rock King or something like that. And then we have that waterfall from Monkey Kid. Got some SpongeBob right here. Alien Conquest. We got the Galaxy Explorer. Is that what that's called? The remake of the original one. And then we have a very exciting buildable Lego minifigure with Optimus Prime. Now guys, this is only half of the room, believe it or not. Right in front of these corner shelves, in front of my desk where I sit to record videos, is another set of shelves. Holy cow. Now this set is the original set of shelves. I guess we'll just do what we did with the other shelves. Start from the very top, work our way down. These sets up here are the God tier sets, the Grails. Of course, you know, Batcave was a Grail, but these are the Grails. And plus, they could only fit on the very top because the top shelves are a little bit taller than the other shelves, so obviously, but still. These are some of the most amazing sets in my collection. 2008 Death Star, very cool. It may be ugly for a lot of people, but I love it. It is one of my childhood favorite sets that I've always wanted. And then right next to that, we have the UCS Slave 1. I know it's called Boba Fett Starship or Boba Fett Starfighter now, but to have something like this with the plaque that explicitly says Slave 1 on it, I don't know if you can see it or not, is pretty sweet. And then in the middle, the centerpiece for this shelf is the elusive 2017 Lego Batman movie Joker Manor. If there's only one set I could keep out of my entire collection, it would definitely be this one. And then right next to him, we have the Jurassic Park T-Rex Rampage, I believe is what it's called. Very sweet build. It's a big T-Rex too. It's like 1.5 feet long or something like that, probably 2 feet even. And then surrounding him we have the fossils, which I think just looks so cool. And then of course, welcome to Apocalypseburg. That one's got a story behind it, I tell you what. It was supposed to be a Christmas gift, and my parents had this set up in the attic. And for some reason I went up in the attic to find something, probably some other Lego stuff. And I just saw this sitting there and I cried because I felt so bad that I found it, because I knew it was a Christmas gift and it's such an expensive set that when I found it I was just distraught. And you know, they said that it was alright and they let me build it right then and there. And now the shelf below it is rather lackluster in terms of how full it is, but it's hauling a lot, no pun intended. We have the Cat D11T Bulldozer, absolute behemoth of a build. It's a big yellow thing. And then we got a little baby excavator right there. We have the Liebherr 9800 excavator, I think that's what it's called. And then of course we have the Volvo A60H with some rock monsters on it, such as Sulfurix, Eruptor, and Fire Rocks. So even though there's 4 sets on the shelf, it certainly doesn't lack from the sheer amount of wow on it, that's for sure. And now the middle shelf. Ooh, this is probably another one of everybody's favorites. It's the Modulars, the little city street. Now I do have plans on moving this entire shelf over here on the top, because when that history museum comes out in December 1st, it will not fit on this shelf. Because you see how much room we have? We have no room on this shelf. It's that full. Going all the way to the corner with the corner garage. I think this is my favorite modular, just because of the colors and the way it looks, obviously. It's really, really unique. We got the mechanics just chilling out right there for some reason. And then we got the diner, of course. The fire brigade. That one is such a classic. We got a Daredevil up here jumping off with his parachute on, trying to make some stunts, I guess. I don't know. And then the Jazz Club is blended in with the Fire Brigade in Assembly Square. And if you guys know, we have Elton John at the club at the end of the street, something like that. We just got some people chilling out here and there. Not much going on, but on top of the Jazz Club, we do have a little music video going on up top. The Assembly Square is the centerpiece on this shelf, mainly because it's the widest modular. But when the museum comes out, it will be the same width as the Assembly Square. So it's going to be as wide as this, which is really cool. We just kind of get in here a little bit. We got some Easter eggs like Cookie Monster eating cookies at the bakery. We have our little slime blob guy coming out of the lamppost. Got the police station and boutique hotel together. I think those look really great. Got the same color code scheme going on with them as well. We got the bookstore right there. Got the pet shop. It's honestly my least favorite modular, this one. Something about the way it looks just feels incomplete, kind of feels abandoned. And then we have the brick bank being the right corner modular. And then we got Sesame Street, just because it fit in pretty nicely. It's nice and snug against the wall and everything. I just got, you know, some other characters in there as well. So yeah, that does it with that modular shelf. Very cool. Definitely the fullest shelf, obviously. And now below the modulars, we have, I guess, my medieval theme kind of ideas. Lots of ideas, lots of icons. I don't know, but it just all flows so well together. So yeah, really no theme other than it looks good. So we got the old fishing store right there. Such a nice piece. A-frame cabin, that's a very complete build. It is a solid, full build. It's not a facade. Definitely one of my favorite houses Lego's made. The tree house, very sweet. I want to get the autumn leaves, I believe, because I think it's on the fall right now, even though fall and autumn are the same thing. Anyway, you know, the colorful leaves, I don't know my leafology. I'm not a leafologist or anything like that. We have just a lot of depth on this shelf, which I absolutely love. Just look at all these trees and the birds. So nice. It goes all the way back there to the wall. I'm trying to see if I can find any cool Easter eggs for y'all, but I don't think I left anything on this shelf, unfortunately. Then we got the Hocus Pocus house. It just looks so worn down, man. It's so sweet. It's like going to one of those like national parks or something like that, and you just find these in the middle of nowhere. And then we got Hocus Pocus kind of fading into the Knight Castle right there, the Lion Knight Castle. So nice. I'm very, very fortunate for this thing to fit on the shelf, as you can see. Look at how tight it is right here. It just barely fits. It's like zero gap right there. It's snug against the wall, snug on the shelf. Such an awesome piece. My favorite one on this shelf. Then right next to that bad boy, we have the Viking Village. This came out in what, November? Beginning of November? Or October? I don't remember. I just know it came out and I bought it. Like I said, the amount of depth on this shelf is what really sets it apart from the rest of the shelves. Just look at this. Like, we got Roadhog right there and an orc. Kinkahookah for some reason right there. We just go back over here a little bit. We got a, what is it, a Minotaur, a Centaur? I forget what those are called. You know, cool little monkey. And then we have, oh, what is the name of this? El Dorado Fortress. Being honest, this feels out of place because of how white it is. There's just so much white, as everything else is kind of, you know, brown, gray, green even. And it's all got variation in color, as this just has a ton of white. I mean, it looks good, don't get me wrong. I like the way it looks. It's kind of a sore thumb, if I'm being completely honest. We got a nice little boat stashed back here, the Orc Warrior. And I don't know what happened over here, but my very first Lego set was Loot Island, I believe is what it's called. It is complete. I seriously have no idea why this thing is destroyed. I know it's complete. It's just missing all the figures. And then we have this Metalbeard Strike just chilling here because I don't want to take it apart. And now the very bottom shelf of this shelf. Don't mind those lights peering. There's nothing I can do about that. It's just the way we had it set up at the time. This very bottom shelf is my car shelf, my vehicle shelf. I've got the VW camper van right there. We got the Lamborghini Sion FKP37. I don't know. It's a Lamborghini. That's all I know. And then we got our Speed Champions. I love these Speed Champions. I can't believe I missed out on pretty much all of them. Really want to get that Ford Bronco one in the Corvette pack. For now, we have the Mercedes, AMG, F1, Lamborghini Countach. My favorite Lamborghini Lego has ever made, and Lamborghini has ever made. Just favorite Lamborghini in general, the Countach, such an amazing one. And then the Koenigsegg Utopia, absolute alien of a vehicle right there. And then the middle of the shelf is the Ferrari Daytona. For this scale of vehicle, what is this, like 1/6, whatever the size of these big cars are, this is the cleanest design. There's very minimal gaps. Everything just flows in so amazingly. The gearbox works properly. Everything just feels really solid. There are my batteries. I was looking for these things. These are for my camera. I was wondering where they went. They were in the freaking frunk of the Ferrari. Everything about this set's perfect with the engine in the back. So nice. Got a wire right here that just charges my camera when I record. We got this very nice Land Rover Defender. And then we have my Bugatti Chiron. Another amazing build, but as you can see how gappy it is and how Technic and vintage it feels now looking at it after we just saw the Ferrari. This was the second bigger vehicle Legos made. The first one was the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Missed out on that, really wish I got it. It was my first Technic build. I do not recommend getting such a big set for your first Technic build, but you know, I got it and I'm glad I did. And that right there sums up that set of shows. Absolute insane amount of sets, lots of big stuff as you guys can see, but we're not done yet. Over here we got even more stuff to look at, such as the Batwing mounted on the wall. We got the Daily Bugle on its own little shelf right there. I plan on getting the Avengers Tower, and we're just gonna extend the shelf out more so we can put that tower like right here. I think it looks so cool. And then of course you can't forget the biggest set I own, the UCS Millennium Falcon. Oh, you thought we were done? No. This right here is my minifigure wall. Look at all these figures. There's about 500 of them up here. I'm not gonna go through each and every single individual one. I'll just kind of slowly pan down if y'all want. I kind of have it organized by Star Wars, going into Batman, DC, Marvel, Harry Potter. Just some more movies right there. We have animal suits. We got the series figures, lots of series figures. We got some Space Police aliens right there. I have all of them. Just some of Lego's original themes like Hidden Side, Lego Movies, some Power Miners. We got some Ninjago. We got some of the classic minifigures right there. Looney Tunes, Muppets, Winnie the Pooh, and Simpsons on the very bottom. Nothing on that shelf right there. Just kind of saving it for more unique figures. So yeah, very cool stuff. And that just about covers everything in my Lego room. That's everything visible that I see on a daily basis. I'm not going to go through my closet because it's just a lot of junk. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this really long video. You know, I just wanted to come back with something big, something strong, something exciting. And I figure, why not? You know, it's almost 2024. Let's do a room tour. And this time next year, I'll do another one. See what's changed. Anyways guys, my name is WZ. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one, which shouldn't be 300 days. Peace.